up. The blitz flag is thrown. There's your first down and a lot more for Demaryius Thomas. Swing and a shot by Freeman. Deep into the night. Back-to-back homers for the Braves. Blake Griffin will turn. Shoot a three from the win. Found. They go. Pick up the big win. They
go. All right. Good evening. It's Friday night. You know what that means? It's time for the number one sports podcast in the world. It's time for Sports4U. Live on YouTube. I'm John. Mark's on the way. Nick Freeze is on assignment. We got my man Ill Will from the No Rules Podcast back in the building once again.
Sir.
And we're getting ready, and then we're at the conclusion of our two-a-days tonight. We're going to talk NFC West. We're going to talk some college football. And then we'll conclude the 2 days on Tuesday with me and Nick Freeze talking AFC West and with our official Sports4U season preview. So make sure you hit that subscribe button for Sports4U on YouTube. Make sure you also subscribe in the Culture Clash Network, Townhouse, and make sure you follow me at John Watson 0984. Trail, what up? Safe flight, brother. John Watson 0984 on X and Instagram and TikTok. Follow Mark on Instagram. Hi, I'm Mark. What up, Jermaine? From the Sucio Sports Podcast was with us last week, talking some Saints. Follow me follow Mark at Hi, I'm Mark 1 on X. Follow Nick at 99Gorilla on X, Instagram, and TikTok. Follow Ill Will on Instagram at ill_Will, WHEEL. And, of course, follow No Rules Podcast at No Rules Podcast on Instagram. So we got some special guests. Obviously, my brother Ill Will's here to talk some NFC West with us. But we got to talk about the big story in the world of football. So we're going to go live to the Lone Star State first. We have Sports4U family, Culture Clash family, the admin, our assistant admin.
Admin assistant, okay.
Because obviously you just added on to just do the add-on. So, of course, the Humble Roses podcast. And she obviously resides in the city of Dallas. And when the news broke yesterday about Micah Parsons, she hit me up because there's somebody that wanted to vent his frustration. So we have live coverage right now from Dallas. So Nessa, introduce who our guest is and tell us about him.
Well, first off, as soon as the news broke, the black clouds came out and it started storming. It wasn't supposed to storm at all this weekend. Let's just put it like that. Mm-hmm. Dallas is literally crying. Secondly, we got a Dallas and Maverick fan coming up, and he's ready to vent about his frustrations. John, go ahead and pull up my friend, Jarrett.
All right, Jarrett, welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks for having me on.
So why they gotta be black, man?
What's that?
Why they gotta be
black clouds? Like,
that's the vibe.
So Jarrett,
yeah, it's bad.
So Jarrett, obviously you grew up. Did you grow up in Dallas?
No, I actually grew up in West Texas. I've been in Dallas for about the last probably like 7 or 8 years.
How long you been a Cowboys fan?
As long as I know.
All right. So let's just go
unfortunately.
All right, so just go ahead and we just want to get to the.
Yeah, I mean it's bad. I mean it's hard. I mean it's disappointing. I mean you'd say it's like defeated almost, but also at the same time it's like you're almost numb at this point to this stuff because I mean especially after Luka, I mean you didn't think it'd get much worse, and then this happens. But you're like it's shocking, but oddly enough not surprising with how this front office has been doing things. I'm honestly glad that Micah got paid what he's worth and he got out of this circus of the front office that we have here. And
that's how dark it is in Texas, in Dallas right now, Jermaine.
Yeah. And the thing is we get to watch him come in on week 4 to AT&T and probably dog walk our offense and hope that he doesn't decapitate Dak 2 or 3 times
Jared,
just to prove a point.
That game.
I don't think that I can. I don't think that I have it in me. I mean, I barely have anything left after this Luka and the Micah thing. But the thing is I mean, this deal could have been done back early summer. I mean, and then now you delay the whole thing. You could have gotten so much more from. We got 2 first rounders from the Packers, and those will not be early picks. They will be late picks in the first round because the Packers are actually good. And then we get Kenny Clark, a defensive tackle who had a down year last year and who's older. And then Jerry wants to come on a presser afterwards and say that these picks we might get from the Packers, they may be Pro Bowlers.
Let's
It's
stop
like
right there. Let's stop
Yeah.
right there. So for this reset for everything, I haven't been under the rock the last 24 hours. Micah Parsons yesterday was traded to the Green Bay Packers from the Dallas Cowboys in a trade that the Cowboys received a first-round pick in 2026, a first-round in 2027, and defensive tackle Kenny Clark. Parsons also signed a 4-year, $188 million extension with the Packers with $120 million guarantees that could get up to $136 million in guarantees. As Jared is saying, this deal could have been done 6 months ago because you knew this is so resemblance of what happened with Khalil Mack with the Raiders. You knew he was entering that rookie option year. Instead of just paying him a year in advance or paying him right before to start training camp, you let it drag out, and that's why. And now here we are, and you end up getting pretty much a crappy deal for one of the best players in the NFL. So Jerry Jones did address the media yesterday after the Micah Parsons trade, and this is what he had to say.
When I offered Micah the contract that I offered him back in April, he flew in from out of the country, wanted to come right in. I said, no, get you a night's sleep and come on in the next day. When I did that, we offered him a contract to come play for the Dallas Cowboys, and it was a good one, okay? Now, it was more guaranteed than what I've been reported that was here now. And again, nothing in the world am I criticizing Micah about at all. That was every bit his right. And Micah's never been anything but so pleasant for me to be around. I want to be real clear about it, not that it implies that it's not. Things are good here. Things are good here. We have just decided that it was in the best interest of our team to take the consideration that we have. We appreciate his 4 years, but we can take that consideration and we can win in our minds more than had we gone the other route and signed him. That's not a negative on Micah. That's just unique to our circumstances.
Were there any trade discussions prior to the draft regarding Micah?
Trade discussions with who?
With other teams regarding
No,
Micah?
no,
So
no.
could you have done something then?
We had them. We had them, but we didn't have them with anybody else.
The draft's in April, by the way, when we were talking to Micah personally.
Right, it was at the end of the month. This was at the beginning of the
I
month.
got you. But
Oh, you mean a day earlier or what? Shit.
You sure?
Why did he look like he had AI?
Nice.
Yeah, because he's 83 years old and he's gone senile.
Clearly.
So just wait till when you get it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You do all that.
arriving into the building now, the one and only Mark is here. What up with it? Now, Nessa's here. We have live coverage from the crash out of Dallas, Texas right now. We have live news with Nessa. of
That's a
course.
nice shirt, Nessa.
Yeah, it is a nice shirt. I'm still trying to figure out how that color even got out of the dungeon. You know what I'm saying?
My
Yeah,
bad, John. My bad, John. I know you want to keep it
but it's all good. But we got Jared here, who's a friend of Nessa, co-worker of Nessa's. He's a diehard Cowboys and Mavericks fan.
What up? Wow. What up, Jared, man?
And
Sub
obviously,
6
Hey, how's
months
it going?
and obviously the darkness
Yeah,
is
very rough.
in the background. That's just the city of Dallas right now.
It's literally storming.
Yeah.
I'm being so serious.
Like this way. You can't tell.
Yeah, so like I don't believe anything of that the stuff that coming out of Jerry's mouth in that presser. That's what makes it even worse is that they can sit there and act like they think they're doing the right thing, and it's not to win football games. That's the thing. Like they have no interest in winning, and that's. You say these picks can be Pro Bowlers that we're going to get from the Packers. You had a 4-time Pro Bowler, a 3-time All-Pro with Micah Parsons. You just had to pay him. And that was a second rounder that fell into your lap that's 26 years old. And then we turn around and get a 30-year-old guy, defensive tackle. And it's just, it's like saying, like, I have millions of dollars. Maybe if I go buying lottery tickets, I can maybe win some money. It's like, dude, you already got money. Like, you already got it. Like, it's just, it's insane. And then you don't even, like, that's the thing, you don't even get anything for them. And so it makes me question, like, if I was one of the players on the Cowboys team well, even if I'm out there doing the best, I show my talent, I'm one of the best in the league, I still won't even be paid by this organization, like, so what's going to happen if Micah can't get paid after what he's been doing? What's going to happen if, Overshown sees that and, am I ever going to get my money, or are they just going to trade me off if I want too much? He did the same thing with Dak, the same thing the same thing with CD, same thing with Zeke. They drag it out, draw the attention to it, and I don't think Micah wanted to deal with it and was done. I don't think that they had any deal done. Micah was saying that he wasn't talking with his agent, and it's bad, but we're kind of getting used to it now. Two of the worst managers in the sports with Nico and Jerry, so that's just the way it is now, I guess. But the thing is that what sucks is Jerry knows that people like me will still be tuning in on Thursday with all of our freaking Cowboy stuff on. We're still buying the gear, we're still watching the games, and we're doing all the stuff, and we'll go through the ringer and indefinitely, so it's just, we're numb to it at this point. I almost would rather just be a fan of a team that sucks than deal with this crap, but it is what it is. That's where we're at. So
I have a question. I have a question, and I read something earlier, and I don't believe if this person was a Cowboy fan or not, but they proposed a question what if paying $47 million to a defensive end isn't championship football pedigree?
Like, what if that's not championship football?
What if that's like not championship football? That's what they decided is not championship football. Would y'all agree
with
that?
I think that
I think the most important positions on the field: quarterback, left tackle, edge rusher.
Yeah.
If you got if you get two of those three, you should be you should be a consistent playoff team. You definitely got to have a quarterback. You got to have someone to protect them on that. Moss in the house. We definitely had to have someone to protect the blind side. And if you don't have two lockdown corners on the outside, you got to at least have two edge rushers who can get to the quarterback and cause chaos. What you think, Will?
Yeah.
I agree to a certain extent. I think it depends on the team and what they, what they're good at. When it comes to Micah, it's just like that dude is, arguably the best defender in the league. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you don't trade that away.
Yeah, you don't trade that away. And I'm a 49er fan, so I kind of don't have love for Dallas. But as a football fan, first, I'm like, I know his sting, man. Like,
yeah, when you trade him into the NFC, and not only into the NFC, you trade him into a team that went to AT&T 2 years ago and beat us in our own building by multiple touchdowns and kicked us out of the playoffs. And the only thing is that I can say that the only way that Jerry can maybe try to do some sort of redemption for himself is this opened up $19 million in cap space. So that puts us at around $42 million total in cap that we have to spend. So he better make some moves. Because we have no secondary. We have a couple of people. We have the offense. I don't know about the coach. I guess I gotta have to give him a chance. But I mean, you're going to trade away a Hall of Fame edge rusher when he's right there and he wants to be there. I mean, I guess we'll see. I don't think that the picks are gonna. There's no way that 2 late first round picks are gonna end up being someone like Micah Parsons. I mean, that's like he's gonna end up he is arguably one of the best edge rushers in the game. So I hope that they do something with the cap space, or else it's gonna be just another long year. I mean, so.
Hey,
that's where I'm at.
All right. So
going to Green Bay crazy. I think outside of Dallas's division with the NFC East.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of Eagles, that division rivalry gotta be the Packers. Gotta be like they rivals. You know what I'm saying? Like it's up. I feel like it's up there. Like with us and Dallas in the 90s.
Mark, don't look at the TV.
You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Like that's what's crazy. That was what was crazy.
Yeah, they should have done something to Buffalo.
Wait, they want to compare it. He wants to compare it to Herschel Walker, and it's like, dude.
Okay, that's where we gotta stop.
No,
that's where we gotta stop.
He wants to try to compare it to that trade. We don't have Jimmy Johnson as the coach, bro.
I looked at that trade this morning.
What was that trade?
It was Herschel Walker. I think a couple of thirds and a 6 for a bunch of players that we wouldn't know. And all these picks that turned into Emmitt Smith, Darren Woodson, and Russell Merrill. This is not the Herschel Walker trade, Jerry. How would you say that?
It's not the same thing. And then he wants to say, well, when Emmitt Smith went to the Cardinals, we had no problems with that. Emmitt was in his 30s. Micah Parsons is 26 in his prime.
Come on, man.
Yeah, so I mean, but the thing is, you can't tell him anything different. That's just the way it is. I mean, I just hope he makes moves with this cap space, like what I said. I mean, I have no hope for these picks. I mean, unless something falls into our lap again. But Micah Parsons fell into our lap in the 2nd round, and then we don't pay him. So I don't know. I question what it will put into the minds of that locker room. I mean, we'll see. But one of the first things he said in that presser was, we got to stop the run. And it's like, okay, so you're going to say you want to stop the run, but like you're going to trade away one of the best edge rushers in the game. I just don't understand it. That's not the problem there.
Big
so,
I was like, your hand is raised.
Stop the run?
Yeah, I did see that too.
Stop the run.
Yeah. That's what he said.
With Kenny Clark. Stop the run. You can say that if you're going
Kenny
to
Clark.
Jones.
Kenny Clark had 1 sack last year. And he played every game. He had 1 sack.
Now you care about the run? Now you care about the run, Jerry? After all these years that they done told you to go get somebody to help on the front 7?
Hey, do you think he was saying that like almost like we wasn't able to stop the run with Micah?
Pretty much that's what he's saying. That's pretty much what he's saying.
I think I hate Jerry Jones. But I think what he was saying,
Jojo?
him being in the prime of what he was doing, we wasn't winning with him here. And to pay him all that money, and it's a possibility that we still wasn't gonna win, probably didn't make, to his mind, didn't make sense. I don't agree with that.
Yeah,
I think you should have paid.
I mean, they should have paid him. But I'm in the same boat. As crazy as it is, I'm in the same boat as I was with Luka. It's like, I mean, I'm glad they got paid. I mean, I'm always, unfortunately, going to be rooting for the Cowboys, but I wouldn't be mad if if Micah went and got himself a ring and shoved it in Jerry's face.
Let me ask you this, Jared. What was worse? What trade hurts more, the Luka trade or Micah Parsons?
See, that's tough, and that's subjective. For me personally, it was Luka. I mean, personally, this is bad. The Micah trade is horrible. It was bad. I mean, when I got the news that Luka got traded, I felt like I lost a loved one. I mean, I was mourning, and I will never get over that trade.
So sad.
I mean, Luka is our identity in the Mavs, and even if the Mavs win a championship, it'll still not be the same because it should be Luka's championship too. So that's the thing, is like nothing will recover from that. with the Cowboys, I mean, I'm a Dak fan. Obviously, I'm a CD fan. All these things. We have these other all-stars. Luka was it for us. I mean, we have Kyrie, all those things. I mean, we got, thank goodness, supposedly we randomly got the first pick with the lottery. But so I mean, that's nice. We needed some sort of hope, but I mean, it's just getting to where you just stare at the screen blankly and you just take it. We're so used to it at this point with all our sports teams. And we'll see how it goes on Thursday when we go into Philly. I'm interested to see how Jerry stops the run with Saquon on Thursday night with pulling his Hall of Fame edge rusher out of the game, and sending him to Green Bay.
All right. So let's talk about the Luka part of this. So me personally, now I asked you for a Dallas fan, so I'm gonna ask the panel, what was the work? Now we see what Jerry's talking about from a fan perspective. From us I'm gonna recuse myself to go last because obviously I actually benefited from one of these trades. Nessa, I'll start with you. What trade was worse, Micah or Luka?
Well, that day that Micah, no. The day that Luka got traded, I was coming back from Indy, and they were literally playing Babyface and taking his picture off in the airport, and everyone was like mourning, like if someone died. Okay.
Yo, you good?
What Babyface?
What baby? Do you remember what song
I don't
it was?
remember. I don't remember what song it was, but I know it was Babyface because I was like, "What the hell is going on?" And everyone's just surrounding the picture, taking pictures, recording, like if it was a vigil.
Oh, shut up, fat. Mark, what was worse, Luka or Micah?
I'm gonna say Micah, man. That's just tough right there. Maybe it's just football. Football is just that much more important to me. But that Micah Parsons trade, a trade like that can really alter the franchise, man.
Yeah, it can for sure.
And what the Mavericks still have. If Curry don't get hurt, we don't know how good that Mavericks team could have possibly been. Dog, the identity of one of the best player on your team is getting traded from a football team, dog. That's tough, man. And it's not just the best player; he was a locker room favorite too.
Yeah.
See now,
what about Will?
Oh yeah, that's right.
I wonder if that Babyface song was where was it? Where will you go?
But we know it wasn't. This is for the cool.
If you play it, I'll probably remember because I know it was Babyface. I just don't remember which actual song it was.
As soon as I get home.
It definitely wasn't soon as I get home.
That wasn't that one.
I'll buy your clothes.
Hey, I feel like
I'll cook you dinner too. Like that's
honestly,
what
I feel like I think the Micah trade was worse. Yeah. I mean, because like I said earlier, man, like you talking about a dude. I mean, at any given year, you can win Defensive Player of the Year.
They've been in the top like 5 voting for like the past 4 or 5 years, right?
I'm saying some people have him as and I don't argue. Some people has him as the best, the defender in the league.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, four Pro Bowls, 3-time All-Pro. Yeah. I think it's almost, honestly, from a Dallas sports fan perspective, it's like the Luka trade was so bad and this happened afterwards. If it was reversed, I almost feel like you'd say that was so bad. Like we have PTSD from Luka, and then this happens with Micah, and then you're just like, oh, I've seen this before. I know how this is. I know how to have the worst trade in history and all the news media outlets talking about us because I've been here before. It happened to me 6 months ago.
It's literally all over the news, the radio again.
So
but this one actually brought a whole storm though. Like I'm not even joking with you guys.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Next,
That lets you know that was the worst. The weather really changed.
Why I personally feel it was Luka. One, I personally feel it was Luka because in the middle, trades happen all the time, but it would happen in the middle of the night. If you don't shut the F up. But you weren't saying that when the Clippers got Chris Paul, though, for the Lakers, though. Oh, now I've seen the Luka trade before. The Lakers. You know what I'm saying? All right. Here's the deal.
We didn't get anything for. We didn't get anything for Parsons either. In my opinion, we didn't get anything for Luka. And
like, if got Anthony Davis for Luka, that's why I say I wouldn't be mad if y'all saying Micah, but with Luka, it to me is like y'all were just in the finals a year ago. How bad couldn't it have gotten if this dude is out of shape, putting up those numbers where you just had to get him out the building? That was me, but. To me that top 5 players on your squads don't happen all the time.
No,
in the basketball world.
Yeah.
So that's why I personally think it was Luka, and I am a Lakers fan. I still didn't believe the trade when it happened.
Yeah, I thought it was a joke.
When Shams had to quote tweet himself, I was like, okay, this is different.
Yeah.
But we're gonna spare Jared because obviously I know he's in mourning right now. We're gonna go on to some other topics. You know what I'm saying? As we get ready as we're gonna go into the two-a-days.
Yeah.
So we're gonna spare some other topics. So Michael Parsons and Michael Parsons is now a Dallas Cowboy. A Green Bay Packer, formerly a Cowboy. Let's talk a couple topics. This one interesting. It sounds like we're heading for a knockout with the WNBA.
Wait, what? All right, nope.
Right now, there's unlikely that they're going to get a deal done.
What you say?
I said knockout. Yo, you good?
Yep, it's Friday.
Yo, you good?
Yeah.
So someone said count is right. Saying WNBA count is crazy, especially with all those bike pumps getting thrown on the court.
Crazy.
But they're saying they're not coming to agreement on a new collective bargaining agreement. So report is that the players turned down a collective bargaining agreement where the minimum contracts will go from $66,000 a year to $250,000, and the maximum contracts will go from $250,000 to $1 million.
Adam Silver need to start in LA.
All right. Okay. Fine. All right.
So Jared had to go.
Okay. So Jared's going.
Yeah. He's gonna go back in hiding.
All right. So if you want, you can go back.
I am. You can go backstage.
Okay. I'll put you backstage.
Because the Lakers are stars, bigger brand. The Clippers with all stars.
Yeah, but I'm gonna leave that there. All right. So So now are we heading towards a knockout?
I mean, the players got to have them make sure they don't throw dildos on the court no more.
Oh, you said something? Nelson?
I did.
You were saying something?
Because I actually have an opinion about this, but go ahead and finish.
Okay. So here's my question is, obviously, you think, obviously, the whole Kane McCart phenomenon this year with Paige, this year with Paige, eventually with Juju, you were thinking the money is starting to roll in. But it seems like there's still some disagreement with the players and the owners. I even saw Sabali who was complaining about them playing back-to-backs or playing back-to-backs or something like that. I'm like, y'all weren't complaining about this when y'all were struggling for money, but now the money's rolling in. Now y'all want to be on load management. It's like what T. Lou was saying on Club Shay Shay. He was like, we used to have to, players would be kicking and screaming if they couldn't play. Now they cry when they have to play.
Mm-hmm.
What's your thoughts, Mark? And we'll go to Mark, Will, then we'll go to Nessa.
This is about to sound bad. I don't think this is the time they should be going on strike right now.
It really isn't.
This is the beginning of the uprise for the WNBA. This is where it's taking off from. You know what I'm saying? Like all the players that came before this, they ran so these players now can walk and walk comfortably. Right now, they should continue this momentum of building another WNBA, of getting the fans involved before, you know what I'm saying, and not taking a strike. That to me, that's kind of moving backwards.
What you think, Will?
I agree. Same. No strike, man. WNBA. Get your ass out there and hoop.
No, point blank. Like, to be blunt. Seriously, you guys are complaining about you want equal pay us now, and then you're about to do a strike. For what?
Yeah. I think they had an degree gets Tick saying lockout means no one gets paid, so WNBA will be in the positive for the first time ever. Wow.
Look,
basically saying because they've been in the red for the last 30 years.
You got to put product out in order to get what they're asking for. They're not putting product out.
Shaq been saying it. Yeah, Shaq been saying it. Shaq has been.
Unless you start putting numbers up like the NBA.
Say it again. Say it again. I thought I heard some spirits in here.
You know what?
There's some spirits in here or something. But nah, it's all good.
This nigga John tripping, man.
My ears was tripping, man. But yeah. Well, next topic before we get to as we head to the two-a-days. Let's talk some college football. Week 1 is officially tomorrow.
John.
Yes.
Jarrett said, thanks for letting him come up and rant and I don't want to say that. Go Cowboys.
All right, Jarrett, make sure you're doing that. This will be the first time you watch Sports4U. Check us out every Tuesday and Friday. Appreciate you for giving us live coverage from Dallas. College football starts officially tomorrow. Well, it started yesterday, but we had the 0 week. But we got some big games coming up this weekend. So we got 3 top 10 matchups this weekend. We got Texas versus Ohio State tomorrow. How about we got Alabama versus Florida State? We got the first Saturday night game of the year. LSU, the Battle of Death Valley. Who's the true Death Valley? LSU, Clemson from Clemson.
Undertaker. Which one?
Shut up.
All
right. Sunday we got Notre Dame. We got Notre Dame versus the U, and then I guess this is a big deal. Bill Belichick's first game as a college football coach. Again, as North Carolina takes on TCU.
His girlfriend cheerleading?
Ooh, he got a girlfriend at cheerleading?
daughter.
She trademarked the word gold digger?
Huh?
What?
She trademarked gold digger?
You said gold digger?
Yeah.
I thought you said gold nigger. I was about to say, and niggas just let that go?
I thought he said she trademarked the word gold nigger.
Yeah.
Well, that's what she's probably looking to do when she's
probably licking?
She probably is.
Licking a dude is crazy.
She's probably looking at this. What is
going
probably getting them to
on?
all 22.
Step
Right, getting them to all 22. But she trademarked the word gold digger. The word gold digger for some. I don't know what she's doing this for.
I know why she's doing it.
Well, but whoa, Tig, you a Miami fan? Oh no, Tig's an SC fan. He just don't want Notre Dame to win. Okay, but out of these games, and Mark, your boys play tomorrow. Who y'all have? Marshall, right?
Marshall, yeah, we playing.
Is Moss and Chad Pennington playing?
Well, Randy Moss is at this game.
So that's a no. And then my Tennessee Vols got Syracuse. Will, who's your college team?
Michigan, Florida State, USC,
Colorado,
Miami.
USC plays Missouri State.
Alabama. I like all those teams, but it's hard to.
The first team to offer my nigga a scholarship.
Who was that? Who was the first one to offer you scholarship?
In real life?
Yeah.
Michigan.
Ohio State over Bama.
Bryce Underwood.
Fuck you, Miss Watson. Oh, my fault.
My last name is Jones. You did.
Well, I was talking about Miss Watson that fucked up my Michigan. Never mind. I'm sorry, Mom.
Oh
my Health for Living teacher in '98.
LSU over Clemson, Notre Dame over Miami.
Your mom laugh is so funny. I love it.
All right. Hey, let's talk about some of these marquee games. Obviously, let's talk about the Ohio State-Texas game. What up, Chris?
Wait, you related to Ms. Watson?
Heck no. I heard her now because you hate her. If she wasn't from Memphis, then she damn sure wasn't part of the Watson clan. All right.
She's from the clan though.
Okay. Then she's definitely okay. Then she's definitely not related.
Is a white person named Watson? Yeah.
What is going on over there?
Oh, nothing. Don't worry about it. We chilling.
Clearly.
All right. Ohio State, Texas. Everybody's talking about Arch Manning. Here's my thing with Arch Manning. Pause. That did not sound right. And because everyone's put the hype.
Mm-hmm.
Hype on Arch Manning. I keep saying Archie.
Archie, like you know.
Well, plus his grandpa's name, so that's probably his real name.
Arch.
But if I'm watching Desmond Howard, people on ESPN said they can't. Greg McElroy, Jordan Rodgers, some of the best college football analysts saying that they can't determine how good he is based off the tape. How the heck are people gonna say he's gonna be that dude?
I agree.
If there's not enough tape, if you went through 78 passes so far.
I've been saying that. I got into a barbershop argument 2 weeks ago. Dude was like, Arch finna ball. I'm like, how you know?
Yeah.
I don't think there's enough out there. But I will say this: I'm anxious to see how good he is.
Yeah.
Because right now it's the name.
That's it.
But I'm anxious to see.
But the thing is it's been his name since he was in high school. And even in high school, they said he was good, but it wasn't.
Was he a 5-star?
What's the name?
Was Arch?
Was he?
Yeah. He was actually more athletic than Peyton and Eli ever was.
I saw somebody, I don't know if it's true or not. I read something, but this was like last year. They said he was a 5-star, but his talent was like a 3. I don't know because I never seen him.
Well, I'm like this. Last year he didn't really get it out of him. They played Quinn Ewers more because that NIL money.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously they want to protect and they definitely want to protect their investment in Arch. I wouldn't be shocking me if Cooper, Arch, Peyton, and Eli got in Sark's ear was like, if he's not ready, don't play him.
Well, he played against Georgia
last year.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He started?
No.
Well, that was when Ewers was hurt, I think.
Yeah, he played. He didn't look good.
So
no.
Hey, didn't they have like packages for him last year?
Yeah. So we're gonna see. You're the full-time starter. Sark said, "Don't go out there and try to be Superman. Just play your game."
They play tomorrow.
That's the first game tomorrow, 9 a.m. on Fox.
Who they playing?
Damn,
Ohio State.
They're playing Ohio State tomorrow.
That game. That's good to be that early.
That's because Ohio State, because Fox have the Big Ten, so they have Ohio State Fox wasn't giving up Ohio State's first game of the year, knowing that it was against Texas.
I'm gonna wake up to watch that.
It's obviously so you're gonna have like Reggie, Matt Leinart, Urban Meyer, and the crew out there.
No, I'm gonna be
Is that a home? Is it a home game?
It's Ohio State. Ohio State's home game. It's like Columbus, and it's the last game that college game day with Lee Corso tomorrow. So that, and then what about the night game, the Battle of Death Valley, LSU Clemson?
LSU.
Obviously, you got Clay Cudnick, the quarterback of Clemson. You got Nessmeyer, the quarterback from LSU. But I want to talk about Brian Kelly, Facts former coach. He has not won an opening week game since he's been at LSU. When is the time to start questioning Brian Kelly as a head coach?
When is the time to start questioning?
What? That's right. Lee Corso, former Seminole, played college ball with Burt Reynolds.
He did what?
Him and Burt Reynolds played college football together at Florida State. And he was one of the first people that Burt Reynolds told that he was quitting football to go into acting. R.I.P.
He played corner too.
Who?
Lee.
Yeah. And he was a coach in the USFL. We coached in Orlando.
He tied with Deion in interceptions at Florida State.
It wasn't a lot.
13.
Yeah, it wasn't a lot. Troy Buckley beat that. People don't know about that though.
He said, "Who can beat that?"
Troy Buckley beat that.
Oh yeah, no.
You know.
But you also have to throw it over there to get interceptions.
I mean,
so
okay.
who y'all got in this game? LSU, Clemson.
Clemson.
All right. What about you, Will?
Clemson, because fuck LSU.
I'm going for LSU.
I'll roll with Clemson.
All right. And then the Sunday game, Notre Dame versus the U.
Clemson got a cool quarterback, right? What's his name?
Yeah, K. Klubnik.
K. Klubnik.
He's pretty good, right?
Yeah, he's supposed to be one of the top quarterbacks coming up.
Yeah.
But we see how that go.
Yeah.
You don't think
I think he's good.
Yeah,
I think he's good.
Him is between him, the QB from Penn State, gonna get a lot of
talk.
talk.
LSU quarterback hurt though, huh?
Well, but it wasn't serious.
Oh,
so he's good.
Okay.
No. Matter of fact, his dad is. I didn't notice his dad's the OC for the Saints.
That's why I said
he's going. That's why you say he's going to. I just learned that today. Brett Nussmeier, the quarterback from LSU, his dad is the offensive coordinator for the Saints, even though Kellen Moore calls it plays. But so don't be surprised if you put 2 and 2 together when draft season comes.
That's what I said. When I said that like 3 weeks ago, 3 or 4 weeks ago.
I totally forgot that.
I remember you saying that.
Yeah.
A bunch of people saying Arch is.
Yeah, they say Saints go tank for Arch.
Yeah.
Right. And then let's end this discussion with Bill Belichick.
Yeah, that's his girlfriend is
William.
What? I mean, I think he's one and done personally.
I think so.
There's no way. I don't think he's staying at there for like another 2 years. I think he goes in there this year, next year. Steve Belichick takes over, and he's back in the NFL somewhere.
Yep.
I don't think he's back in the NFL.
I do.
I think he's done.
Think he's done? I think he's back. I think he's back at a
coaching, head coaching.
Yeah. He got one more Super Bowl in him, and that's it. Probably gonna go to a team.
Where Tom Brady go play it.
This is pretty much like him taking a small break, and then he's just gonna head back to the NFL next year.
I agree with that.
How old is Bill Belichick? 78 right now?
74.
750.
750.
He ain't gonna take no coach. He ain't taking no coaching job at 77, 76.
Shit, he's 70. He's 74
now, but he's doing this for his son, so his son can get that coaching job.
Man, I think he got one. Man, Bill Belichick, he's in good health.
I'm not saying that. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's getting his pipe drained by the 22-year-old.
He getting his pie.
You missed that touchdown? Did he drop that? No.
That was a bad throw.
The quarterback.
See the replay. All right, that's enough college football. That's enough on the college football.
Nah, don't blame that on him. Look at this.
Let me see. Okay, there's a replay. Where you throwing? Wide open. Wide open. What are you doing?
Oh my God.
No, don't look at him. You overthrew the butt.
You overthrew the butt?
You didn't say ball. You sure did not say ball.
You overthrew the ball, you idiot. What are you getting mad at him for?
Mark, mind your business.
All right.
Sometimes it's best to mind your business. So.
John, that was your birthday?
No, I don't know who.
That's why I was like, "Who's
your birthday?" Was John's birthday?
No, my birthday is a whole nother.
No, we got something planned for John's birthday.
All right. There you go. There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and talk some NFC. Let's go ahead and talk some NFC West we got our boy Ill Will in the building.
Top 49er fan, you heard?
So Will,
you know what I'm saying?
We're gonna talk about every team.
Fuck all the on the field stuff.
We're gonna talk about every team in the division.
We see about them jerseys, dog.
Oh yeah, how about that? Both of y'all teams are got some new gear for rival season.
Those jerseys and the helmets are fire.
As soon as they become available and they're authentic and I can customize it, I'm getting it.
You know what? Well, I am not a Niners fan, but I would just buy one just to buy for the hell of it.
It's hard. I told Mark that too. The Bills one is hard. I ain't even a Bills fan. That Bills one
I'm not buying that.
Yeah, we wouldn't know. We know you got bad taste when it comes to football.
No, don't do that.
What's
don't do that.
Dolphins?
The Dolphins?
The Dolphins.
Dolphins. You say?
Hey, and it's so funny is I don't even hate the Dolphins like that.
My uncle a Dolphin fan.
So yeah, so let's talk some NFC West. We are now 5 nights away from the kickoff of the NFL season. And let's go ahead and talk NFL as you know.
Damn, they still
Somebody pick up the phone.
Oh, speaking of drafts, I have some draft stuff I want to discuss too.
No diggity,
Who's
no.
drafted?
But no, but yeah, so we're gonna get to the college stuff, but we got the odds for who's gonna win the Natty and who's gonna win the Heisman. Let's start off with the Heisman. That seems a little interesting right there.
All right, I gotta go.
All right, that's it. Be safe.
Bye.
Have fun.
See you tomorrow.
All right.
Peace.
Okay. Let's go ahead right here. So the odds right here for the Heisman. So right now, Arch Manning is a favorite at plus 650. Then is Garrett Nussmeier from LSU at plus 850. Cade Klubnik from Clemson at plus 900. Jeremiah Smith, the wide receiver from Ohio State, 10-1. And this is one people need to look out for. Lenore Sellers, the quarterback from South Carolina, is 16-1.
That dude balled last year.
From South Carolina?
Yeah.
He had a good year.
Yeah. He did something in one game too, like 2 games in a row, there was something. Like I don't think he threw an incompletion or he threw for 500 yards or something. There was something.
All right. And then let's go ahead.
Another receiver from Alabama.
Now, so he's probably up there. He's definitely gonna get some votes. Yeah. Let's talk about the odds to win the Natty. Stop that screen. To win the national championship. And that is Texas is favorite at plus 450. Ohio State plus 525. Penn State plus 600. Georgia plus 700. So that's why they're saying this is projected the Final Four right here. Oregon and Clemson are plus 900. Alabama plus 1,000. Notre Dame plus 1,200. LSU plus 1,400. Then Michigan is a long shot at plus 20, and along with Florida, them at plus 2,500. My Tennessee Vols is a way long shot at plus 5,000.
Where Georgia at 4?
Georgia at 4 at plus 700. So, Mark, let me get your top 4. We'll definitely we'll discuss this with Nick on Tuesday.
Put that list back up. Biasness or no biasness?
Yep. Come on now, be real.
Even with no biases, I still have in the top 4, no particular order. I have I'm not mad at that top 4. Ohio State, Texas, Penn State, and Georgia. I'm not mad at that top 4. I want to see Alabama quarterback. If they can have a decent quarterback play, I think they could be up there. And I want to see Oregon too. But the top 4, I'm not mad at that top 4 though.
Okay. All right. So and then I got those 3. I got Texas, Ohio State, Georgia. Let me take Penn State out, and I'm gonna put Clemson because right now I still don't trust James Franklin in a big game. But I'm gonna go with the top 3 out of the top 4. Just take out Penn State and get Clemson, but we'll see what happens. What up, JT? Marshall Mike's in the building. Glad you're feeling better. He was at the West Side Gun 4th Rope show last night. Shout out to JT. Hope you're feeling better. So I said the best running back in the country is not up for the Heisman. I'm assuming it's supposed to be due for Notre Dame. And then Field Yates has his new mock draft out. And this is basically, and they predicted the picks based off using ESPN's Football Power Index. So he has the Browns having the first pick, getting Arch Manning.
I don't think Arch Manning coming down with the Browns getting the first pick.
I wouldn't put it past them. The Jets moving up from 2, trading with the Giants and taking Lenore Sellers at 2.
The Jets?
Yeah.
They're getting rid of Duke already, huh?
Now the Saints moving up at 3 to take Cade Klubnik. The Giants taking Peter Woods, a defensive tackle from Clemson. The Titans taking Ohio State safety Caleb Downs. He's pretty good. Carolina taking Auburn edge rusher Keldrick Falk. The Raiders taking Utah offensive tackle Spencer Fano. The Patriots taking Clemson edge rusher T.J. Parker. The Rams with the pick they got from Atlanta in the James Pierce trade, taking Arizona State quarterback Sam Levitt. And the Seahawks rounding out the top 10, taking Anthony Hill Jr. Heck no. Anthony Hill Jr., linebacker from Texas. Let's see where they say how our three squads are fair. They have us at number 20, so they don't have us win the Super Bowl. They have us taking Arizona State wide receiver Jordan Tyson. Will, I think they have you guys probably out in the wild card. But at 23, taking Boston College offensive tackle Jude Brawley.
I can see that.
And then Mark, the Football Power Index has the Bills winning the Super Bowl.
What?
And y'all taking USC wide receiver Jacoby Lane at number 32.
Oh, we take another receiver out of USC, but not Jacoby Lane, even though he good.
Who's Steve Smith?
Oh no, he doesn't go to SC no more.
He said Steve Smith. Oh, that's funny. But yeah, that's the.
I hope that's right.
Steve Smith.
He said Steve Smith. But those are the picks from Field Gates.
Which Steve Smith though?
The number 2 Steve Smith from SC.
Oh, is he better? He wasn't better than the other Steve Smith.
No, he wasn't.
At SC,
But he
not in the NFL. At SC,
when he was at SC, and then Steve Smith was at Utah. Santa Monica / Utah.
yeah.
Who's better? Well, Steve Smith.
College,
Yeah.
In high school, Steve Smith from SC was better than Steve Smith.
College too.
college Steve Smith was better than the college SC Steve Smith was better than Utah.
Right. And then
NFL,
and then college Steve Smith was better at Taft than Steve Smith was at Uni.
yes,
And I hate to say that about a dude from the East Side.
yes,
And then
yes.
but in the NFL's
And nigga from Tyler.
but NFL Steve Smith, and
Steve Smith Senior was there.
yeah, killing the
All right.
Steve Smith.
Trails and Mark, appreciate the lookout. All right. All right, so let's go ahead and talk some NFC West. All right, let's start. We're gonna go in this way. We're gonna go from Seahawks, Cardinals, then we'll go Rams, and then we'll end with Will's 49ers. Let's start off with the Seahawks. It's their second year in the Mike McDowell, whatever their coach's name is. Obviously, era. Obviously, Geno Smith's gone. They signed Sam Darnold. They traded DK Metcalf. Will, obviously, what are your thoughts on the Seahawks going into this season in year 2 with this coach, and now going with a new quarterback and obviously now Smith and Jigba is probably their number 1 now that both Tyler Lockett and DK Metcalf are gone.
No, they'll be in the playoff again. Yeah, it's 15 teams in the playoff. Hopefully, you're top 15.
Fuck Seattle. But I told Mark this earlier or yesterday. We played them week 1. I am anxious to see their defense and how our offense will do versus their defense. But honestly, man, I heard a lot of people talking about the NFC West, like Seattle, Niners, Rams can be like playoff contenders. I kind of feel like Seattle with no DK. I don't know, man. I try not to hate, but I'm still not, and I don't think I'll ever be sold on Sam Darnold, man. Yeah. Sam Darnold is Sam Darnold. So I feel like with everything being new there, no wideouts like that, at least that we know of, Seattle, I don't think they're doing too much.
So
I give them.
So you think Sam Darnold, that was a one and done with what he did in Minnesota, as opposed to thinking it's more of an outlier than a trend?
Yeah, I mean, like Justin Jefferson was over there. You know what I'm saying?
Jordan Addison.
Yeah, man. Like Sam Darnold is just Sam. Listen, he's not a bad quarterback, but he's not the face.
He's not the one you should.
He's not the
person you should put your.
Yeah, nah, man. Like, nah. Oh, we got Sam Darnold. So, like, I think we've seen, whatever the best of Sam Darnold was, we already seen it. But we just end up seeing him last year with those two receivers.
Okay. All right, let's go to another team in that division. That's the Arizona Cardinals. Obviously, they still are buying into Kyler Murray.
Mm-hmm.
Marvin Harrison Jr. is going into his second year. James Conner. What are your thoughts on Arizona? Well, first off,
what are your thoughts on the Arizona Cardinals and where they at?
I'll give them 4, maybe 5 wins.
Damn, how many wins they have last year, John?
They had probably have like
6
or 7.
So they're taking a step back.
Yeah, I'm like Kyler is.
You think we'll see Kyler is the best we will see Kyler?
We are. Yeah, I think it's time to move on. Marvin Harrison Jr. Like
Marvin Harrison Jr.
I get it. They say he bulked up a little bit. Was it O'Connor?
We got a Cardinals fan here. Jersey Cardinals said they was 8-9 last year.
8-9. Yeah, like yeah, he is because he's an older running back now.
Connor, yeah.
So, listen, we can just skip. My bias is with the 49ers, but I think the Rams is going to do some damage.
My thing with the Cardinals is it's all on what Kyler Murray does. Kyler Murray pretty much is all on him this season. I said they're gonna smoke the 49ers. What? We
you're gonna see.
But
it's a healthy 49er team.
It's not gonna. It's all depends on Kyler Murray continue making those progressions. What up, Christy? Making them progressions as a quarterback. You got Marvin Harrison Jr. there. Can Jonathan Gannon? Honestly, how much more faith is the Bidwell's going to have in him as a coach? And my thoughts on Seattle, and we'll get more thoughts on Seattle and Arizona next. Obviously, Sam Darnold's going to have the chance to prove that last season was not an outlier because you was in the system with KOC. You had Justin Jefferson. You had Jordan Addison. You had Aaron Jones and T.J. Hawkinson and a good old line. Let's just wait and see. We're going to see. But if I had to guess, what happened near the end of the season with Sam Darnold, how they lost a couple of games, how they got blew out in the playoffs by the Rams, is more of who he truly is and less than what he was with Minnesota. What you think, Mark?
I'm with Will on Seattle.
Oh, we're gonna talk about the Niners in a minute. Hold your thoughts.
I'm with Will on Seattle. I don't see a lot for them. I do like Enigma. I like their running back too. I like Enigma too, dog. The Eric Murray album. I know what you're looking at.
Eric Murray.
Eric Murray. Keith Murray, nigga. Yeah, nigga.
Great album.
So nigga, I don't like that nigga. I mean, I like him. He cool. I like that running back. He good, but I just don't think as a team, I can't, especially in the NFC West, because I think the 3 other teams in the NFC West is head and shoulders better than Seattle. So I'm not really big on Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
Arizona, I'm on the opposite of Will. I think this is gonna be the year we're gonna see Kyler Murray have to take that step up. I think they've been, from what reports were saying, Marvin Harrison Jr. been getting better. So I want to see. I want to see how this go. I think they're gonna end up 3rd in the West, and that's out of them too.
They have no choice. Somebody said we seen Brock Purdy with no elite players. He trash. I mean, Brock Purdy better than Kyler Murray.
Now let's go to the Rams.
Easy.
Let's go to the Rams. Obviously, all the talk this all season was about Matthew Stafford. He ends up coming back. He misses a lot of training camp with the back injury. They signed Devontae Adams. Puka Nacua is back. They're getting Larry Jackson back, who's been dealing with some blood clots. Their left tackle. Jimmy G's gonna be the backup. Obviously, they just signed Kyler Williams to a new deal. Yeah, Candace, he was serious. He said better than Kyler.
Better quarterback, man.
But
Not even close.
Obviously, this is pretty much the Rams and the 49ers are pretty much are head of the division. Whoa. You tripping. Murray will smoke all 4 teams by himself. Nah, he wouldn't have. No, let's slow down now. Because he played the Rams in the playoff game, and Matthew Stafford said there's levels to this. It's easy when you don't have Lincoln Riley. Let me shut up. And he never had an elite. He had DeAndre Hopkins. Come on, man.
I don't even get into those arguments.
No. Okay, you're right.
Who don't got elite? Who don't got?
Come on, man.
The team is the team. The team is your team. Like it's what it is. Like
so,
Kyler Murray supposed to be elite, right?
He was number 1 pick.
Yeah. So it's like all that. He don't have elite. I mean, he elite supposedly. So it's like do what you got to do. So yeah, man. Like I mean, we'll see. When what we got a week and a half.
We got 5 days until. We got 5 days.
Nope. 5 days to Thursday game. Y'all play. 7 days.
Yeah, man.
7 days.
We'll see, and just keep the same energy once. Y'all see how these players look. But yeah, my bad.
Sam said the main area of concern for the Rams is obviously quarterback in the secondary. The cornerback soon is me. I think both their quarterbacks mediocre. Candace is a Rams fan. She agrees. I'm worried about QB1 and that QB2 we have. Well, as long as QB1 stays healthy, you won't see QB2. I'm looking forward to seeing my guy Verse elevating higher in his second year as ranked defensive rookie of the year. Well, let me say this. Only thing, Jared Verse, make sure you don't try to ever work out with Aaron Donald again. That didn't go so well.
I heard about that.
Aaron Donald said, okay. He was like, yeah, okay, I was wrong. So y'all roster is far better than Kyler Murray's, and he still did his thing. Oh, yeah. Kyler Murray's not a bad quarterback, but is he elevating the team where they need to be?
The Cardinals, man.
But to the Rams, Mark, what?
It's like, well, I mean, I get it. You're a Cardinal fan. I wish the Cardinals, man. Cardinals ain't never going. What the hell?
I like the Rams. I like where the Rams is at, man. And this is all based on Matthew Stafford staying healthy. Them getting Devontae Adams I think is a great pickup for him. Hopefully, he throws to black receivers.
You good?
Well, I said that out loud.
Yeah.
Wait.
But yeah, and I like Kyron Williams too. And then their defense is I think their defense is solid, man. Again, everything will be based off of Matt being healthy, man. If Matt can stay healthy, I think it's gonna be a toss. It's gonna come down to probably the last 2 or 3 games with the 49ers and the Rams, see who win the division. I think it'll be a good division race.
Mm-hmm. Which is always it always is.
Yeah, I think with the Rams,
we gotta stay healthy too, though.
I think
we'll get to y'all, but yeah,
with the Rams, obviously, it's all going to rely on the health of Matthew Stafford. Definitely, if you have to go to Jimmy Garoppolo, you only want to see Jimmy Garoppolo at least no more than 2 to 3 games at best.
That's what the porn star said.
Which one?
Oh man,
touche.
Really? Hey man, hey Jimmy Jr. Not hating on you. You know what I'm saying? Respect the taste. Kyron Williams, he got to stop fumbling. I heard this a lot from Rams fans about Kyron Williams because obviously 710 is the Rams station. So I come across a lot of Rams fans like Sam and like others who I meet at the remotes. Kyron Williams fumbles. And they got Blake Corum. They got Blake Corum from Michigan.
I like him too.
And obviously they wanted to see. You can tell McVay wants to run the ball. Most of their offense success is when they have a good running game. You saw it with Ty Gurley. You seen it when they had Cam Akers.
Mm-hmm.
So they're running the West Coast offense. The same thing when we get to the Niners. When you have a good running game, that sets up everything else to make life pretty much easier for the quarterback, and that's just a fact of life.
Facts of life. Football, man.
Yeah, if he's fumbling a little, be fumbling a little. It's not a little, Sam. Because he didn't. Because I don't remember him. And Fat's still in the chat. Did he do that much fun when he was at Notre Dame? But he got the yips sometime when he get close to the when he get in the open field, which is not good.
Yeah.
And obviously defense. Jared Verse, Braden Fisk, both were defensive rookie candidates, of the year candidates, and obviously Jared Verse won. And obviously we'll see how this defense goes another year with those two lead the defense. Secondary, like I said, it's kind of suspect, but we'll see. Well, anything else you want to add on the Rams before we get to your Niners?
No.
All right. Let's talk about the Niner game. Yeah. So now, obviously, you guys obviously had dealt with a lot of injuries last year. There's a lot of turnover last couple of years. Obviously, Drake Ringwald, we was at your house watching it when it happened in the Super Bowl. Yo, pause, dude. Yo, appreciate the subscription, but that last comment, yo, pause. The last comment, pause. But yeah,
I'm on your top.
Yeah, appreciate the support, but the last part of that comment, you didn't have to type. Obviously, I made a move recently. I just brought in Brian Robinson Jr. from the Commanders. Obviously, Adam Peters, who's now the GM of the Commanders, came out of the Niners front office under John Lynch. Mm-hmm. So, obviously, in this we talk about health. Christian McCaffrey,
he looked like he back.
Obviously, his health also plays a part. Fred Warner, obviously, he's been one of the best defensive players in football. Definitely best linebacker in football. Mm-hmm. And then what happens in the secondary? Robert Salin's back calling the defense after, went away being the head coach of the Jets. But he's back at calling y'all defense. And obviously, some coaches, to me, I say this, there's some guys who are great coordinators who don't make great coaches.
Saleh he's an X factor. Players respond. Any players coach. I was telling Mark that the other day, like I'm looking at what he's doing on our defense. Our secondary and backers it's we got bigger on the D line. It seems like from the backers to the secondary, he has them more athletic. Each player seem like they can play multiple positions. So he bringing something new to the table. Like D Winters is looking good. He's a dude that can be a backer and a strong safety. Mustafa, another guy that can almost be a backer, but he plays strong safety. You know how physical Demo is. Renardo Green, second year in, he's covered. That's a corner who can play free safety, but he's a tackler. So I mean, at the end of the day, our thing, period, like I always been saying, is just health. It's not the talent, it's not the coaches. Well, I think our defensive coordinator since Robert left. It's been, but at the end of the day, health, man. Health for us. That's been our kryptonite. Health. On both sides of the ball.
How long? This is what now, I think this will be 8th year for the Shanahan, John Lynch era.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, they're tied together. So no matter where they go, no matter what happens, they're always going to be considered, they're going to be connected. So if they decide to clean house, one doesn't go without the other. When is the time, when have you started questioning if Kyle Shanahan might not be the guy to lead this franchise?
Me personally, I never questioned it. I always thought Kyle was a great coach. Like, football is football. Any given Sunday, it can happen. So I don't let that, or I don't follow the whole, when he was in Atlanta, he gave up a such and such league. You guys was up 10 points against the Chiefs. He did that. Like, it's coaching. I played for teams where I had good coaches, bad coaches. We won, we didn't win. That's just a part of the game. It ain't no coach out there that
I think as a true football fan, I would even want, So Kyle's youth, players respond to him. He responds to the players. I've always said he's like because I like Harbaugh, Jim Harbaugh. Mm-hmm. He's like a mini Jim Harbaugh, player coach, but he's more like a mad scientist when it comes to the offense. That's the difference between them two. But I love player coaches. I like John. Like I said, I don't think it's been them at all. It's what I've been saying. Just been health with us.
Why is it? And I'll go to Mark in a second. What do you think has been the factor in the off having so many injuries over the Shanahan-Lynch era? Because obviously you guys play, even from Harbaugh, the Niners have always played a smash mouth style. Why do you think you guys have so many key players who either get hit on the PUP list or get put on IR during the season?
I think it's just the bad luck, really, because it's just, it's football. If you play football, the injuries come with it. Players actually play hurt and injured damn near 90% of the time. So I think it's just a luck thing with us, man. Like, I for years, I've heard people say, oh, no, it's y'all strength and conditioning coach and all that. Like, nah. And, like, these players, I'm not shitting on them, but it just kind of seemed like these players now a little bit more, I don't even want to say a little bit more fragile, but I think Mark talked about this sometimes too. Like, it all tie into whatever you're doing. I think sometimes they can overdo it with the wear and tear. So like that's why you got certain players or that hit you with, yo, let's not have a preseason, or if we gonna have preseason, let's have 2 games. You know what I'm saying? The practicing, these cats is, at that level, they going hard, like, at practice. Like the niggas that's trying to make the practice squad is trying to, they flying, man, trying to make plays. So I think with us is just the luck, man. The luck of the draw. It just, Brock got hurt, then he come back. Oh, no. I mean, even before Brock, like when we drafted Trey Lance, what was it, the second game? Mm-hmm. Second game, broke his ankle. You know what I'm saying? Had to go back to Jimmy. Like it's just for us, it just been happening, you know what I'm saying, by, I would just say, bad luck. I don't believe in the whole, like, he ran CMC to the ground, this, that. Like, man, that shit come with football. Other teams be like that, too. Other teams be having injuries. It's just with us, it'd be like that one year when we had, I think it was like 88 million players.
All on the injury reserve.
Yeah, all on injury reserve. Like, shit like that be crazy.
Trey Lance didn't get a fair shot, though.
Let me say this, because me and Will have had this discussion many times with his dad.
Yeah.
My thing with Trey Lance was this. Yeah, he got hurt. But after you got hurt, you got healthy. And I know people say, if they're not seeing it in practice, you're not gonna see them on the field. And that's what me and Will had this huge debate with Pops about recently. Like when Brock, right after Brock's rookie year, eventually y'all end up going to the Super Bowl. Yeah. Because obviously y'all lost in the AFC NFC Championship with the craziest circumstance to have all 3 of your quarterbacks get hurt, which is crazy. What up, Paco?
Trey had a fair chance, man. That dude was his second year, he was the starter.
Right.
He had from being our number 1 pick, playing behind Jimmy 1 year. Then the next year, he was a starter. The team was his. He got hurt. That's football. They were watching, like John was saying, we drafted Brock that same year. So they saw what Brock have been doing. And unfortunately, man, Brock is I think the difference between Brock and Trey was the time on the field and experience.
That's what I'm
Brock
going to say.
played till he was a senior.
I don't think I'm not going to say Trey didn't have a fair shot. I think the expectations was too high put on Trey. I don't know if that was because y'all traded up and moved and to get him, or I don't know what it was, but I think that him not having that much experience coming in, he needed time to develop. That's why we seeing what he is now. We seeing where he's at now. If he was that when he was that starter with the 49ers, you might have seen a different outcome.
Right. Here's my thing with that. When people say he needed more time, my thing is that you forget he got the time. He was our starter. He just got hurt.
Right.
It wasn't.
I'm not putting it on the 49ers. What I'm just saying is
I'm saying when people say that,
but he just needed for himself. He needed time to develop.
Yeah.
And I think that y'all drafting him, also drafting Brock.
Yeah.
It kind of sped up his clock because it's like, yo, we drafted you first round. We'll give you your shot. But like y'all said in practice, everybody who played football, seeing what happens, and we know this kid right here can play. We know why he playing politics, but this kid right here could be the one.
Yeah.
We see it all the time.
Yeah.
I just think in his case, it wasn't enough snaps. It wasn't enough ups and downs. Well, you already know how I feel about players. I need to see how you react to the downs and to react. I don't give a fuck about your highlights. That don't mean nothing to me.
Yeah.
I want to see how you react after you have a bad game, after you make a bad throw, or do a turnover. I don't think he had enough experience, and this is not on y'all. This is just even him in college. It just wasn't enough experience. It wasn't enough gameplay of him to say this. He should be the starter of a franchise right now.
But the thing is, we gave it to him though.
Y'all was in a position where it's win now.
Yeah.
So even if he was in, like, let's say, and no disrespect to nobody, I'm not trying to shit on nobody. I'm not shit on nobody. If he was in a position like when we drafted Josh Allen, we wasn't in the win now position with Josh Allen. So we had time to let him learn through the shit.
Yeah.
I don't think he had that chance with the team that he went to because y'all was in the win now position.
But that's what I'm saying. I agree and get it. But let's just not forget that
he had a chance.
He did not get his. Listen, he got hurt. So if Trey never gets hurt, then we would have seen Trey develop into whatever he was going to be.
What it was going to be. Yeah.
But unfortunately, he got hurt, and then at that time, when he got back healthy, the three quarterbacks was Sam, Brock, and Trey. And I believe Kyle was like, fight. And the best person is going to win the job. That's how it should be. And that's how everybody know that play. That's how it should be. Me and John talked about that. So obviously in practice at that time, because remember, Sam won QB2. Mind you, we already seen the year before what Brock was doing. So I remember Mark, one of the first people I called, I'm like, yo, this Brock dude is nice. Remind me of Drew Brees. So that's why
he caught it.
No, dropped it. So that's why I said I don't get into the whole like what we had or whatever. When Brock stepped on the field, Brock was showing that he can play, and it may be because, like you said, maybe because of the experience and all that. But I'm going back to Trey. We gave Trey the key. We gave Trey the key, man. He just got hurt.
That's it.
It wasn't no. Hey man, you know what? He played this game and did bad, or through this many years. He said no. He got hurt, and then you gotta remember he got hurt in week 2. So we got to move. You have to move. At that time when he got hurt in week 2, we only had Jimmy G, which at that time we was about to kick him out the door. So that was sour for him to come back. And then we had Brock. And then Jimmy got hurt again.
Then Brock came in.
And we like, oh shit. So it's almost like I call it like, remember on Any Given Sunday, like Willie Beeman. Like Brock was like Willie Beeman to me. It was like he was that third guy, fourth guy, got in and was like, okay, let me play.
Yeah,
let's see.
Do my shit.
But let's not forget that, like I always say, Trey didn't get his shit snatched, man. Not until that summer that me and John was talking about. Right. That summer, that next year, because now it was like, okay, we got 3 quarterbacks, Trey, Brock, and Sam. And obviously he lost. Listen, he lost to Sam. He lost to Sam because Brock had already proven that he could be number one.
Right.
He lost the number 2 spot to Sam.
That's it. And we were saying, like, look, when Brock got in there, and he did what you're supposed to do when you get an opportunity. Yeah. He didn't give them another chance to make a decision on if there's another quarterback.
Yep.
And that's exactly what happened when they got the training camp the following year.
Yep.
He made sure, and I hear what you're saying, that they loaded up as soon as they had Brock. No, they was already loaded. It was already loaded. They had Christian McCaffrey. They got Christian McCaffrey the same year that Brock got the same year when Brock got the starting job.
Mm-hmm.
Then the following year, Christian McCaffrey got Offensive Player of the Year, and they went to the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
They still had George Kittle. They still had Debo. They still had Brandon Ayuk, Juwan Jennings. They still had a loaded offense. Still had
the same offense.
Still had the same offense.
Yeah.
And Trey did not progress in practice. He had only like, we talked about Anthony Richardson. I think Trey only had like 28 career starts at North Dakota State. He didn't have the experience.
Yeah.
And they, like Will said, they let him sit out a year, but they gave him some packages when Jimmy G was there to let him get his feet wet.
Yep.
And they was gonna give him the keys.
Yeah.
Brock just in there, and it was the same with bad luck. And then they signed Sam Darnold, and Sam Darnold took the backup job.
Yep, because they still wasn't for sure that even with what Brock did that year, going into that summer, they still was willing to be like, okay,
Jersey.
We don't know if this is a franchise yet. We gonna see.
McCaffrey came in at the trade deadline. Brock didn't start to after the trade. Jimmy didn't get hurt to like November.
Yeah,
he didn't get hurt to like November.
Brody came in. That CMC trade came in.
No, they weren't. No, they weren't.
No,
they weren't, because CMC came in at the trade deadline. Brock came, and Jimmy G got hurt maybe like a month later.
Mm-hmm.
And then Brock came in, and then obviously, or maybe a few weeks later, and then the rest is history.
Yeah, because Jimmy was the starter. Jimmy was the starter, and then Jimmy got hurt because Jimmy played with CMC.
Yeah,
Jimmy played with CMC. Couple games.
Yeah, he played a few. He probably played like a good 4 or 5 games with him.
Yeah,
and then he got hurt. Brock came in, and then
you know who called that? I don't know if John, if you remember Ben. Remember Ben that was in our Ben Fair. Shout out to Ben Fair. Will, when y'all drafted,
you told me that.
When y'all drafted Brock Purdy, when Ben Fair said Brock Purdy gonna be their starting quarterback.
I vouch for that. I remember Mark told me that Brock's. I believe it was after the second good game that Brock had ever played in the NFL. He told me about it was Brock's second good game because he came in showing that he can be the guy.
Yeah.
But I remember Mark that second game, he was like, "Yo, you said dude name." He's like, "Man," he's like, he said it back when we drafted him, and I was like, "Okay."
But he big on college football. When when y'all drafted him, and it was like, man, he was like the last pick the 49ers had.
Mm-hmm.
He said, man, that's gonna be the end up being a starting quarterback. He gonna be that first day franchise.
Yeah. And then the owner said it.
Mm-hmm. But again, when they see and to anybody, I don't know what level of sports y'all played, if y'all play any level of sports, but practice tells it all, dog.
Yes.
Practice tells it all.
That's what we trying to tell the Pops. We trying to tell the Pops.
So if y'all see some players who y'all think should be playing, and then y'all say, man, this dude is better than that dude, you also have to realize, man, they watch him in practice.
Yes.
Man.
They watch him in practice.
You're talking to a guy who had Tim Tebow as his quarterback. Trust me. They see practice.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that Tim Tebow wasn't a better quarterback than Kyle Orton. He wasn't a better but they had to play him because he was winning games. But in practice, it was politics.
Yeah, man.
But in practice, anybody could see who's the guy and who ain't the guy. Yeah. Players talk about this all the time.
Yeah.
They know it's like, that dude is he the one.
You can't look at it from a fan perspective. You're talking about these dudes are getting looked at for hours.
And Niners players were saying it then. They didn't want to come out and say it, but they was.
Tim was a problem. Yeah, problem for the Broncos.
Yeah, here was the thing, and there was some. I think it was either Debo, it was George Kittle. I don't remember who it was, but it was George Kittle. And when they saw Brock in practice during training camp, they was like,
from jump, George Kittle been on for lack of better terms, the Brock Purdy train.
He was like
from jump.
Kittle was high on Trey too.
Yeah, I'm not saying he wasn't, but I'm saying from jump though.
Yeah,
He been screaming Brock Purdy praises. Yeah,
these dudes know football. Like going back to that, I remember Kittle the year that we announced Trey being the starter, and people were like, "Yo, what we gonna do?" In interviews, he would be like, "Listen, man, I watched Trey do some stuff and throw some darts that I've never seen before." You're talking about these dudes love the game. You know what I'm saying? They love the game. Is different from a fan perspective, being a player. So like y'all just said, like, man, practice. It's they watching these dudes for hours. They watching them on the field.
Watching them film.
They watching them how they do film, the workout.
No,
you know what I'm saying? All that, man. So
maybe Will might want to, but not me.
What?
Blackberry Crown
No,
Royal.
ma'am. Sorry. Yes. Thank you though.
But this I don't know what Will said about this minor team. I kind of have ideas. Me and Will talk about that, but I'm always big on the 49ers defense. And they got old boy back, Robert Saleh back. Mm-hmm. I hated him when he was with the Jets, but I like him now he's with the 49ers. And and when he was the 49ers defense coordinator at first, dog, that's when the 49ers defense was like, again, flying around. Best defense, one of the best, if not the best defense, one of the best defenses in football. So I think you'll see some of that come back. My only question for the 49ers is that receiving core. Is who gonna step up, who gonna be that? Because Brandon Ayuk is gonna be out, right?
To week 6.
Yeah, he's on the pup list. Unfortunately.
We still don't know if
Pearsall is
Jenkins is going. Pearsall,
he's healthy, right?
Yeah.
So and I'm a fan of him. I want to see what he do, but to me, that's the only question I would have. And then how the offensive line is going to look. You know what I'm saying? But to me, it's just the receiving core. But I also believe that you still have the dynamic of McCaffrey and the newly acquired Brian Robinson. Man.
And number from Isaac. We still got Isaac.
Yeah. I think that the running game can set up the passing game, and I think that that can help out with the receiver or the lack of receivers that the 49ers might be at right now.
Yeah.
But I think at the end of the year, we go start seeing a couple of these players, whether it's Juan Jennings. We already know he had a breakout, pretty good breakout year. But I think that you go start seeing players like that step up. You might see Pearsall have 1,000. Juan Jennings might have close to 1,000. I think you're gonna see a lot of yards like that. So that's the interesting part. But like I said, man, this division is gonna be the 49ers and the Rams to fight for if everybody stay healthy, which that don't happen. So
all right, so final words to Will, and then we're gonna get the call on names. We're gonna get up out of here. Will, give the final words to your Niners. You get to do right in the camera and give the Niners some words to get ready for week 1. What is your message?
Stay healthy. Stay healthy, man. That's it. Like I said earlier, I'm not worried about the talent. I'm not worried about the coaches. Stay healthy. Execute those packages that I think sometimes put us in situations where we get hurt because a package may not get executed, so we got to go X, Y, Z. You know what I'm saying? Or they overdo it and somebody get hurt. So yeah, man, stay healthy. That's it, man. I trust everything else. I trust Kyle. I trust who we got at receiver as far as packages and how we gonna play. I love the pickup of Brian Robinson. So I told Mark earlier or the other day about the defense. What I see Salah doing, I think that's gonna be, he the X factor. So I ain't worried about nothing else. Just that health, man. That's it.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the final segment of the show. It's time for a segment where it's often imitated, it's never duplicated. Some people say stuff in the sports world, and you get called out for, and this is that we do it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for calling out names. So my call out names is one person. We got the U.S. Open going on right now in tennis.
You said tennis?
Tennis.
Shout out to the tennis. Oh.
That was Tuesday.
Tuesday? No, I think the other day.
Every
Taco titties is crazy.
Yo, putting the titty in the taco.
Whoa, shit.
It's not bad. All right, so like I said, U.S. Open's going on some tennis, and Taylor Thompson and Jelena, I don't know how to pronounce this girl.
Octopus.
Alspacino, whatever her name is.
What did you say? You said Absolute Sneaky Pussy? Is that what you just said?
Ataska Pinko.
Yeah,
Ataska Pinko.
Yeah, whatever. Sorry about that, man.
Slava Medvedenko's sister.
You niggas is rapping up here, man. Both of y'all sound like Bone Thugs and Harmony.
It's gonna miss everybody. So she lost to Taylor Thompson in the. Oh man,
my nigga out of pocket, man.
All right, so she lost to Taylor Thompson in a round in the U.S. Open. So then it got a little bit classless. She told Taylor Thompson, "I have no class, I have no education, and see what happens when we get outside the U.S." That clearly was dumb.
Oh, you about to play her clip because she said something dumb too.
You about to play with her what?
Who, Taylor Thompson?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see her. What did she say?
Oh, when she said, I beat her in Canada, that's outside the U.S. I beat her in New York, that's outside the U.S.
She didn't say that, please. Please tell me she didn't say that.
I'm going to see if I can find it.
Oh my God. If you find it, text it to me. I'll download it right now. But let me be clear. That was just look, take the L, take the L.
Whoa, you know what I'm talking about?
Take the L, take the L. Pretty much.
Two L's, no cut.
Yeah. You lost. But we ain't got to be talking about people who ain't uneducated and all that other crap. You know, the stuff Mark just said to me is pretty wild. If she said that, that's just stupid. But that's one person I have for calling out names. Sam has a calling names, and my calling names is college football media for not talking about the QBs like Taylor Green from Arkansas, Avery Johnson from K-State. All here is Arch Manning, Nesmeyer, and Klubnik. By the way, so Kansas State and Iowa State played in Dublin last Saturday. Iowa State won. Avery Johnson's father got in a fight with his brother, his other son, post-game.
I watched that game too, but that game went bad.
I think they called it Farmageddon.
Whoa. So they were brothers fighting?
A father was fighting his son. Because his other son lost.
Shit.
I've seen it all. All right, Mark. You might call on names?
Fuck, I should wrote it down too. It was some going along with this media stuff. Man, these sports media people, man, y'all got too much beef with each other, man. Y'all either need to fight or fuck, get over it, man.
Huh?
Right, damn. Every time I look on Instagram, somebody beefing with each other. Ryan Clark and Marcellus Wiley.
You want them to?
Yo, pause. By the way, Ryan Clark said Aaron Rodgers walked past him when he was at Steelers training camp.
So, what does that mean?
I guess he's saying like Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers. I heard you were saying don't try to be acting we cool now just because we both play for the
No, we don't both play for the Steelers. I don't need to speak to you. Get the hell out of my way. That's true.
Well, speaking of media, did you see the news about Gil and Skip?
They got a show coming out, right?
Oh,
it's gonna be Arena in Gridiron Arena. It's Skip, it's Gilbert, Aqib Talib, and I think somebody else.
Yeah, I saw that.
But yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Will, anybody in the sports world you want to call out, bro?
Nah, ain't nobody I'm mad at.
All right, cool.
Nobody I'm mad at.
Let me bring this person up since he's backstage. Yo, Nessa. Anybody you want to call out?
No, I'm just gonna call out Jerry Jones for bringing the bad weather to Dallas. Oh.
That has to be dumb as shit. Please tell me this ain't high, dog.
Do you have anybody to call out?
Look who's in the building.
Sure. You know what I'm talking about?
Trell's in the building. Made it twice from Texas. Made it like the Texas.
Trell, what up with it?
What up with it? Appreciate the
Look at her shirt.
What up, G?
Who? What up, Will? My nigga.
Who shirt?
Nessa, where your shirt at?
It's in my closet.
Oh, never mind. That's all right.
I'm sorry, man.
Oh, I have my super shirt out right now.
Oh no, I was telling you got the no rule shirt.
Oh, hold on, let me grab it.
Hey, yo. Okay, that's what you Arena Skip. Basehead. Sam called him Skip Basehead. It's on Gil's YouTube. It's on Gil's YouTube channel. It's gonna be like a football version of Gil's Arena, Sam. Cowboy fans need to boycott the games. # make Jerry go broke. Yeah, that ain't happening. Yeah, I don't know what she grabbing.
Huh?
Oh, is that what you? Oh, there it is.
What?
Look, Will. She grabbed it on camera.
I can't stand y'all. Okay.
The no
the
rules
T-shirt.
Yeah.
No rule shirt.
It made it to Texas.
Yeah.
Right.
Wear that shit.
All right. So that will be it.
Go to sleep in that shit.
Fucking naked in that shit.
What?
He said give some.
Wait, they in the same house?
What?
He said give some head that shit.
They're in the same house, or was that an AI?
No, that's not AI.
Oh no, I'm not an artificial nigga. I'm here.
You got a huh?
I'm not an artificial nigga. I'm here.
Oh shit.
All right, we gonna get up out of here. College football's tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm waking up early to watch that first game.
So Mark, so how we do? We do during football season. First week. We gotta play Marshall. So talk to your dogs. What's the word? What's the word for Georgia tomorrow?
Whoop ass.
Whoop ass. Get out there and whoop ass. Quarterback play. Quarterback play.
Same here. Same here with Tennessee.
Quarterback. So I want to see how he gonna look this year. I know he played a little bit last year. So I want to see how we look. I want to see how our offense look. We got Zachariah Branch.
We play Syracuse. We
got Zachariah Branch. So I want to see how our offense look. I'm not ever really too worried about our defense. I know we reload, every year. But my thing again, man, like I said last year, I want to see how Gunnar Stockton perform this year, man. I want to see if he learn how to put touch on the passes and not throw bullets to everybody.
Hey, I want to ask you something. Was Michael Williams your best defender last year?
Yeah. Michael Williams. Well, it was 1 or 2, but I would probably take Michael. Starks was crazy. Starks was crazy. He was crazy last year. So.
Kamari last year, he been gone for 2 years already. Tennessee, we play Syracuse. Derek Coleman, Donovan McNabb, Mello, Sherman Douglas.
Sherman Douglas.
I'm just saying, everybody. This ain't Syracuse hoops. We're playing Syracuse football. Outside of Donovan McNabb. Go out there.
Judgy McDurphy go come out there and kill y'all.
Go out there and do not get upset week 1. Do not get upset week 1. Let's go ahead and get this dub because we know we got this guy squad in a couple of weeks. Just get wins in the bank now as we get ready. Jim Brown ain't walking through that door either, Sam. So let's get the dub. Yeah, but he played at Syracuse.
Really?
Unless he's the Undertaker.
Get out, dog.
The third one don't walk the door. The third one.
Timeout. Mark is on timeout.
Again, dude. You gotta stop at the
Nigga, y'all gotta act like all right.
You need a timeout chair.
Wait, yo, what happened with the Undertaker?
They think it's only one of them.
No, it was 2. It's not no 3, 4, 5 like this dude. But anyway,
only one real Undertaker, man.
Yeah, and there was an imposter too.
Yeah, that imposter don't count.
Yeah, you do.
Then I got the shirt.
No, that imposter don't count.
Yes, it do. It was part of the storyline, so you gotta count. He lost. The real Undertaker beat the fake one at SummerSlam. I got the shirt.
I'm just saying that imposter don't count as an Undertaker.
Off yourself is crazy.
Yo, you good?
Wait, what?
Is that what you just said he did?
Mark,
what's wrong with you?
Mark.
Hey, wasn't the imposter Undertaker Did she tell you to get one of her?
Jean-Claude Van Damme, bro.
No, Kane was actually a Oscar Diesel.
Foster Diesel. That's what. But he was original Isaac Yankem, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yo, chill.
Wait, what?
Yankem.
Who was that? Imposter?
No, Jonathan.
I don't know if I got the dude's name, but he was with Ted DiBiase found.
But he never was. He had never become another wrestler character.
Not that I.
No.
Very.
And they said he was shorter too, right?
He was
like 6'8".
Yeah.
What happened to the third Undertaker?
It wasn't no 3.
Chill, dude.
Where do you get 3 from?
Dudes
Anyway?
are just saying stuff.
How would you kill me with shit like that? Man?
All right.
They're gonna be calling Batman.
It is a villain, man.
We're not gonna start that crap.
Batman is.
No, we're not getting into this conversation.
Don't start this. I know where this conversation
We're
goes.
not getting into this conversation today. Not tonight.
He wasn't a villain tonight?
No, I said we're not getting into this conversation tonight.
Oh, yeah, we don't have to. But Batman was a villain, as long as y'all know that.
All right. So
there wasn't no heroes in Gotham City.
All right. Here we go. All right. So we'll be back here on Tuesday.
Oh, we got to do our picks on Tuesday. Huh?
Yes, Tuesday. Yeah. The Sports4U NFL season preview. We're going to give our picks for week 1, our picks for the season, who we got going to the Super Bowl, and everything. And we will conclude 2 days when me and Nick will give our perspective on the AFC West. Also, announcement, a week from tonight, next week we will get Chiefs and the Chargers in Sao Paulo, Brazil.
Damn.
Sports4U, watch along next Friday night. Next Friday night, I'm hosting a live watch along for the Chiefs Chargers game, which is free on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. Just remember that. So I'll talk more about that on Tuesday. But enjoy the first weekend of the college football season. Make sure you're following No Rules on Instagram at No Rules Podcast. Make sure you follow Ill Will on Instagram at Ill_Will. And make sure you subscribe to Sports4U on YouTube, Townhouse YouTube, Culture Clash Network on YouTube. Follow me at John Watson0984 on X, Instagram, and TikTok. Follow Mark on Instagram. Hi, I'm Mark. Hi, I'm Mark1 on X. Follow Nick on X and Instagram.
You on X?
That's
only John's.
Chill.
The only Johns.
They said me doing no drugs.
Well, he's on TikTok.
Accusations. These are not accusations. This is false accusation. And furthermore,
wait, who the fuck was that?
That was Rick Ross.
They're not accusations.
Keith Lee, not the cookie.
The logo and everything.
Don't worry about it. Do not worry about it. Everybody just relax.
That was false.
Everybody support John Only Johns.
Mm-hmm.
Accusations. These are not accusations. This is false accusation. And furthermore,
did you say everybody support John's Only Johns?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We trying to get the women over there to support the Only Johns. we don't know what he's doing over there. They none of our business.
John, give him Only Johns.
Yeah, man.
Again.
Accusations. These are not accusations. This is false accusation. And furthermore.
All right, we're going to get up out of here. This has been the NFC West 2 days for Sports4U. I'm John. That's Mark.
Yeah.
That's Ill Will.
That's not Nick Freeze.
That's Ill Will. Make sure y'all check out
Bella said she's renewing her subscription. Yeah, check out No Rules.
Bella said she's renewing her subscription.
Accusations. These are not accusations. This is false accusation. And furthermore.
Make sure y'all check out No Rules Live every Wednesday, 7:30, 8 o'clock, around that time on IG with these two.
That clip is really funny, man.
So we'll see y'all on Tuesday. Enjoy the first full weekend of college football. Check me out on Sunday with Nessa Trail for our WWE Clash in Paris watch along. We'll be with the ladies from Acknowledge the Dynasty, and of course our Tribal Wars on Monday Night Raw watch along with the Fab Four, me, Trail, Nessa, and JoJo. And then we'll be back here on Tuesday for Sports4U.
Raw Monday is crazy.
Yeah, we're gonna go. We Netflix on Monday, and we go Raw Monday.
Hey, what time y'all be doing your show on Monday?
It's early on this Monday, right?
This Monday is early because they're in Paris, so it's gonna be in the morning. But usually it's at 4 or 5 o'clock.
Accusations. These are not accusations. This is false accusation. And furthermore,
it's in Paris. They ball so hard.
Nah, the boss is hard. It's crazy.
You know what? And the ladder, John.
We're gonna get up out of here.
The boss is hard as
He said the boss stay hard.
No, I don't know. I don't know who y'all talking about.
So
Chris said, "Go Bruins."
Yeah, Shout out to Chris.
Shout out to Chris. Go Bruins. Let's go.
All right. Shout out to the A clap. What? Ain't that what they do in UCLA? They clap 8 times? The 8 clap? It's like the no you clap, but they do the 8 clap? Okay, whatever, man.
So they just
Whatever, man.
okay.
Yo, John, you good though?
What am I not? Chris, don't they do the 8 clap? Don't y'all do the 8 clap at games?
At games?
Yes. They 8 clap at games, dog. Okay. All right. I'm the only one ever watch UCLA. All right. This has been Sports for You.
Not they 8 and get clapped at the game.
I'm John. That's Mark. That's Ill Will. 4's up. As Chris said, 4's up. We'll see y'all next week. Enjoy the football, everybody. Vaughn.